Number 10, when in ruku' or in sujood, you should keep your arms away from your sides, as per the hadith of Abu Humayd, may Allah be pleased with him. So in ruku', when we're doing ruku', we should not keep our hands next to our sides like this. Rather, we should spread them without hurting or harming those praying next to us. Likewise in sujood, when we make sujood on the ground, we should do it in such a fashion, spreading our arms away from our bodies, not to keep it like this as some folks do, and this is totally against the Sunnah. Number 11, if you remember, we said the mandatory number in tasbih when doing ruku' or sujood is once. This is mandatory. Whatever comes more than once is a sunnah. So if you do it 3 times, that's excellent. And if you do it 10 times, that is perfect. Because Anas ibn Malik says, may Allah be pleased with him, I have not seen anyone resembling the prayer of the Prophet ﷺ more than this kid. And he's referring with this kid to the Khalifa Umar ibn Abdul Aziz, may Allah have mercy on his soul. So the Tabi'een counted how many tasbih Umar ibn Abdul Aziz used to do while in prayer, and they counted 10 in sujood and 10 in ruku'. So anything more than one is a sunnah and it is rewarded. Number 12, the way a person sits. So the sitting position, we have 2 types of sitting position, which is known as iftirash or tawarruk. And iftirash is to have your right foot erected with your toes pointing to the qibla like this. And you sit and you place your buttocks on your left foot. And this is the sunnah according to Ibn Umar, may Allah be pleased with him. When do we sit this type of sitting? We sit it in all through the prayer itself, whether it's between the 2 sujood, whether it's in the first tashahhud. Throughout the whole prayer, we sit this way. Unlike the tawarruk. The tawarruk is to be used in the second tashahhud, whether it's in the 3rd rak'ah of Maghrib or the 4th rak'ah of the other prayers. And this is to sit on your left buttocks, still erecting your right foot with the toes pointing to the qibla, but you sit on your left buttocks and your left foot is underneath your right leg. And we will come to discuss this later on, inshallah. Number 13, sitting or kneeling with the buttocks on the feet. And this is known as al-iq'a'. And this is like the hadith of Tawus. He said, we said to Ibn Abbas, may Allah be pleased with him and with his father, about this type of kneeling. He said, this is sunnah. So some folks said, we think that this is inappropriate for a man to do, and or it's difficult for a man to do. And Ibn Abbas, may Allah be pleased with him, said, rather it is the sunnah of your Prophet alayhi salatu wassalam. How is this al-iq'a' position to be done? The sunnah is to erect both your feet with the toes pointing to the qibla. So you're not putting them down, you're rather erecting them. And you sit on your heels. So this is the first way of sitting, and this is the sunnah as per the hadith of Ibn Abbas, may Allah be pleased with him. The second form of sitting, also known as iqa', but this one is prohibited. This one is prohibited. And this one is difficult for adults to do, but children can do it easily, and they often do it. And this is to erect both feet, having them apart, while sitting on the ground with your buttocks. So instead of having your feet together, no, you erect them like this, keep them apart, and you sit in between on the ground on your buttocks. And this is similar to how a dog sometimes sits when it is commanded to sit. This is exactly how a dog sits, and this is what is prohibited.